I once had the privilege of working for a boss who was a brilliant finance man. He had this gift of making money grow, such that people were willing to entrust their money to him. They were investing in him so that he can make money for them also. He didn't own the money, it was only entrusted to him. So he took good care of not violating that trust. He was a conscientious steward of other people's money. A steward doesn't own the money or the property he is taking care of. He holds it in trust for the one who owns it. Unfortunately, there are stewards who act as if they own the property entrusted to them. I remember my father telling me once that our family was supposed to own lands in a province in the Visayas. Our grandmother was part of a moderately wealthy family, owning some lands in that area. When our grandmother died, there was some discussion in the family regarding what to do with the property. I thought at that time that we will eventually inherit valuable property in the South. But our hopes were dashed when a relative reported that the people who served as tenants in the land were keeping all of the produce. And there was nothing we could do because they were somehow protected by some armed rebels in the area. They acted as if they owned the land, stealing our family's share of the produce, and they got away with it. We call that a crime in our society. Our family has rights that were trampled upon. But if we really think about our situation a bit more deeply, we're doing pretty much the same thing to the true owners of everything we have. You see, there is a God who created the world, and He owns everything in it. There is nothing we have that did not come from Him. And the grace of God is that He allows us to use the things of this world to create wealth and to enjoy the fruit of our labor. But we do so not as absolute owners, but as stewards of God's resources. We use these resources according to His will and not according to our whims. The Apostle Paul once gave this counsel to those who have accumulated wealth in this world. This is what he said: "As for the rich in this present age, charge them not to be haughty, nor to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous and ready to share, thus storing up treasure for themselves as a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of that which is truly life." Do not spend your money as if the money you have is rightfully yours. God gave them to you by the riches of His grace. You were meant to be a blessing. Therefore, use your wealth to create jobs for others. Give money to the poor, to those who have no capability to lift themselves up from their poverty. Give to the mission of the church. So many more people need to hear the gospel of Jesus and His kingdom here in our country and abroad. Remember, in the stewardship of everything that God gave us, faith matters too.